over the last 2 days, we've been working with the participants to create personal profiles, which are just short videos under a minute long about the participant. Hopefully, we've also been passing on our filmmaking editing skills for them to create their own film at home.
So the participants, do they have much of a background in doing this sort of thing before? What sort of skills are they coming in with?
It's really a mix. We've had some people who have used a little bit of programs before, and some that have never done anything like this at all. So yeah, it's been a real mix this time. It's been good.
Participants in this workshop are people with different degrees of disability. What sort of levels of disability have the participants who've taken part had?
We work with people with learning disabilities, but that's such a broad range that once again, it's been so varied. Although sometimes we get people who are in wheelchairs. That hasn't occurred this time, but it does happen. So yeah, been a real mix.
Yeah. And James, how have the participants enjoyed the workshops this time around?
It's good. I love it.
And they get to play with all different types of equipment. What sort of, equipment have they been using to make the films?
So they've been learning to trying to make a film here, and things good. It's good how they learn how to use the keyboard and the mouse, and teach them how to edit.
And you're about to do a screening of some of the profiles that you've put together. Have they seen the finished ones yet, or will this be the first time everyone's seeing their final short film?
This will be the first time they will see it.
This is as part of the film festival, the Sit Down, Shut Up and Watch Film Festival. It's a really great name. It certainly grabs your attention. Matthew, do you want to tell me a bit about the festival and what it's about?
So we're trying to, create a cultural change. One of the questions that I was asked at the first festival was, is something like this really needed? And the answer is yes. Unfortunately, there's so many misconceptions, wrong ideas about people with disability, and through these films we can change people's views on people with disability. We've all got a story to tell. We all see the world differently. We're just trying to show the world how we see it, I guess. Yeah. So that's really what our aim is to change those wrong ideas, and we got our next one this year. We've got entries. Come along in October, to Angaston. So
there's a film festival in the UK called Oxford. After we saw their films, it gave us a good idea, make a short film festival here in South Australia, where we saw their film and old films we did, and it started in 2011 or 12.
So running a few years now, yeah.
So we can't say we're the only learning disability-led film festival in the world, obviously, because Oscar Bright in the UK, I'm not sure if there are any others, but we are the first in the Southern Hemisphere. So, yeah.
Amazing! Sam always says.
Yeah. Amazing.
And how do the participants react when they see their films up on the screen? What do they react like?
Excellent!
Yeah, they really enjoy it. You can see their eyes light up when they see, even before they see their film, they see a film that somebody else like them has made, and their eyes just light up. Their excitement is always evident as well. So it's really rewarding as well to run these workshops, and then we go away, and a few months later, a year later, we see an entry that they have made from the skills we've given them. Yeah. So I think our eyes light up when we see those too. Yeah.
And the films that they've put together, do the participants have total control over what it looks like and how it goes, so they completely decide what their profile's going to be?
We try and we want them to have as much say as possible. There's almost no limit to what we can do. We do green screen every workshop we've done so far. We've done green screen at some point. Personal profiles are usually a lot simpler, but we've done green screen this time as well. Yeah, we try and give them as much say as possible.
The other day I made my little short film called ITV. It's about me and my cat travel in time. His name's Dexter.
It's a great name for a cat. Fantastic.
We both travel in time and we travel to Hollywood, India, Greg, where he is. And we travel around South Australia, looking for people who need to be filmed by the bees.
What's your favourite part of the filmmaking process, James?
Teaching other disabilities people how to make a film.
Josh White is one of the local participants who's been taking part in the workshops over the past couple of days. I asked him what he's been up to.
Well, we've been learning a lot of editing and stuff with movie making, so it was a bit hard to get used to, but I had to go and I actually really enjoyed it. It was not too bad.
Have you used any of this type of equipment before or done filmmaking yourself?
Well, I've sort of used it in high school. We used the program to edit 2 movies we made for a program called Focus on Ability, which is people with disabilities making short films, which you can use to win competitions like, prizes and stuff for your school and all sorts of stuff.
So a lot of the idea behind this is being able to tell your story or tell a story. Why was it important for you to be able to tell your story in this way?
Yes, it's an important story, how to show your personality, how your ability to make short films for people with disabilities, but it's really a good achievement for most people to show how good they are with making films.
And so we're going to see your profile, I think, in a moment when we go in. Tell us a bit about what yours is, what does it look like and what have you done?
Well, I sort of made a comic one, so I have a comic with me because I'm into comic books and Marvels and Flash and that stuff. But yeah, it's going to be really good when it's up and showing.
Do you think maybe down the track you'll do a bit more filmmaking or use the skills that you've learned here further in other ways?
Yeah, I'll actually make some more short films when I have the time to, but yeah, I might do more filmmaking, but yeah.